Shalawam, shalawam. I want to start out by giving all praise to Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahawashi. Recall qadash. While double honors be upon the elders and apostles of GMS, and peace and blessings be upon the elect, yasharahla. I'm coming at you with this video. This Thahalyam 31 and 15, ibaryath, or Psalms 31 and 15 in the Hebrew. In English it reads, My times are in thy hand, deliver me from the hand of mine enemies, and from them that persecute me. And in the Hebrew, or ibaryath, it's bayadak, ithathya, hatazayonaya, mayad, awayabya, ma redapya, wa ma redapya. Again, in the English, it's my times are in thy hands, deliver me from the hand of my enemies, and from them that persecute me. Shalawam. Shalawam, this is Thahalyam 31 and 15, ibaryath, or Psalms 31 and 15 in the Hebrew. It reads, my times are in thy hand, deliver me from the hand of the enemy, and from them that persecute me. Now in the Hebrew, that's yadak, ba in yadak, thy hand. Now the word R is not written in the Hebrew, but that's why we put parentheses around it. And then ithathya, ithath means times, ya, my, ha tazol naya, hatazol means deliver, naya, me, mayad means ma, from, and you have the word the in the middle of it, but you know, we put the parentheses around it again. Yad is hands, so mayad, from the hand. Awayabya, you have the word of again, so it's in parentheses, and then awayab means enemies, ya, mine, awayab, ya, salat, awayabya, mine enemies, and then wa and maradapya, or maradap means persecute, ya, me, ma redapya, wa ma redapya, and them that persecute me. So again, in English, it says, my times are in thy hand, deliver me from the hand of mine enemies, and from them that persecute me. Again, in the Hebrew, it's bayadak, ithathya, hatazayonaya, mayad, awayabya, wa maradapya. Shalawam. Shalawam, shalawam. You know, I just want to further expound on the verse. This is Thahalyam, or Psalms chapter 31, verse 15. It says, my times are in thy hand. Deliver me from the hand of mine enemy, and from them that persecute me. And you know, this is a prayer that the reason why I made this prayer is, you know, for brothers to say this before and after, you know, or whenever they go out, whenever you come in, because we, you know, when we put up those prayers and we put up those vibrations to Yahawah, you know, he hears our prayers, especially, you know, I'll get this real quick, because basically, when you say things in the Hebrew, it has a different force on them. So we say such things like this in the Hebrew, so the Most High can deliver us from our, you know, from our afflictor, or shaitan, you know. So let me read this real quick. This is in the prologue of Sirach. It says, wherefore let me entreat you to read it with favor and attention, and to pardon us wherein we may seem to come short of some words which we have labored to interpret. For the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them. Not only these things, but the law itself, the prophets, and the rest of the book have no small difference when they are spoken in their own language. And you know, this is one of the prayers. It says the chief musician, a psalm of David. You know, there's one of the prayers that David, you know, gave up to Yahawah during this time of affliction. You know, that's why it says, my times are in thy hand. You know, because everything is set up by Yahawah. He has the you know, he's the author of time. He's the author of everything. That's why we pray to him, because he is the Most High, you know, and he has the power to deliver you from your enemies, because he's the one who puts your enemies there in the first place, you know. And another reason why we put these up is due to instruction too, because you know, I'll read this real quick. There's 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17, it simply says pray without ceasing, and that's a form of us praying without ceasing, you know, giving the Lord what He wants, because these prayers are a sweet sacrifice to Yahawah. When He hears this, He's well pleased. When He hears, you know, us begging Him for mercy, you know. And then another part of the reason why I did this is because it's essentially what Yahawah did when He was on the scene. When Satan came to tempt Him, you know, he basically told Satan to get thee hence, you know. But this is Matthew 4. I start at 9. It says, well, I start at 8. It says, again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and sheweth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of him. And he said unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then said Yahawah unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and Him only shalt thou serve. And this is a part of, you know, there's a part of us saying, get thee hence, Satan, and in other words, you know. So I'm gonna read this one more time, and I'm gonna wrap up on that. This is Psalms chapter 31, verse 15. It says, my times are in thy hand, deliver me from the hand of mine enemies, from them that persecute me. So with that, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai. Waha qadash rawchaa, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and peace and blessings be upon the elect. Yasharahla, shalawam.